So no matter what position I get into, you can see the phone. I don't know how to film without it like giving me some kind of shadow. Might be because there's a light there and there's a light there, but I don't know. That light is actually at my eyes. So I've got no facial makeup on, I've just put mascara and I've done my brows. The plan was today I was going to put a full face of makeup on and do my hair properly, when all I've done is brushed it, and because it's gone into a parting, I'm not going to put it into a fringe because I'd probably need to straighten it and it probably still wouldn't fully part, well, fully stay into a fringe. I never do the most flattering angles, do I? So I knew eventually I weren't going to do a full face of makeup, and I'm happy with what I've got on. It's kind of the raw me, unedited, except for the mascara and brows, but you've seen me enough times without either of those on. I just wanted to do a little something because yeah, it's Saturday. Typically I film Monday to Sunday and I've been too ill. You may have seen a little bit of a clip before this with the police doing whatever they were doing on my street. I mean, I drove on my street, parked there, flashed the lights for a little while and then went. Very strange behaviour, but who am I to judge what is strange and what isn't? Who am I to judge what is strange and what isn't? So, as I'm filming this, last week's vlog hasn't gone up. I had it edited and, you know, it got to Thursday, 9:30, 10, 11. I think it was like 9:30, 9:45. And I was like, oh, I've not uploaded my vlog. Should I rush and do it? Should I save it? Because you typically edit it and then save it, which sometimes takes ages depending on how long the video is. I'm like that. By the way, I didn't put a duvet cover on because I've been that sick, so hopefully my bed doesn't smell. It doesn't, but it's meant to have a cover on. Anyway, and I was like, no, because it needs saving. It might take half an hour. I can't be bothered. Then I've got to upload it. I've still not wrote the descriptions in the last two videos. I just felt under pressure and I was like, no, as long as it's up before Monday, because then it's still the same week it was meant to go up, then it's fine. So I'm going to save it tonight and then I'm going to upload it overnight and then hopefully get it up 6 PM or 8 PM tomorrow evening. So I've not filmed all week, and you know, I try to film even when I'm sick. Like, I try to do videos, I try to document how I'm feeling, but I've been so unbelievably unwell since last Saturday until today, really. I'm not at full health. Well, I'm never at full health. I'm normally at 50%, and then if I get unwell, it's usually downhill from that. So I'm probably about 40 to 45% at the moment. So I'm better than I was. I mean, Saturday, Sunday, a big chunk of Monday was hell. I had vertigo, which what the doctor has said, but I think it's the worst vertigo I've ever had. I couldn't stand up. I'd stand up for 5 seconds and I was like falling all over the place. I had the most horrific nausea. Like, I thought I was getting a sickness bug. I was scared of like getting a sickness bug because I can't cope with being sick. And I've got shadows. And it was horrible and I couldn't get out of bed. I was stuck in bed all day Saturday, all day Sunday. I tried to get up a couple of times, I just couldn't. Sitting up was too much, I just couldn't do it. I had flu-like symptoms, I had a cough, I had a sore throat, I had no energy, I had nothing. I felt horrendous, and then got a call back on Monday and it was meant to be my doctor, and it was another doctor, and he refused to let me speak to my doctor. He's like, I'm doing triage, you can't speak to her, but I'll speak to her and get her to phone you after we've had triage. he took me off a medication she put me on last week. He's like, I don't know why she's put you on that. And changed it and put me on to one that makes me nauseous and dizzy. So there's me, super nauseous and dizzy, can't get out of bed. He's putting me on something that does that to me. And I did take it for 3 days, and my nauseous and dizziness that I had that made me ill, that he was treating me with something else, not the ones that make me nauseous and dizzy, that had started to go. And then these new tablets that make me nauseous and dizzy started to make me nauseous and dizzy again. So I thought, I'm not having this. So I basically stopped them myself on day 3 or day 4. I think I did 3 full days, and I was on day 4, and I was like, no, they're making me really nauseous and dizzy, absolutely not. So I stopped them myself. He even told me that he'd been a doctor longer than my doctor, and I'm pretty sure he's over 10 years younger than my doctor. I think he was just saying whatever he wanted to say. I was on the phone with him 10 minutes, and normally if I'm on the phone to my doctor for triage, it's between 2 to 4 minutes long. I've had longer ones, but typically if she's getting me in, it's 2 to 4 minutes because she's getting me in. If she's not getting me in, it typically will be longer. But, you know, I'm not a fan of him, I'll be honest. And anyway, the stuff he gave me started to work for the nauseous and dizziness, so I was able to not stand up for longer. The room was still spinning, I was still dizzy as anything. But it helped massively. So I hate that there's shadows, but there's nothing I can do. There's probably going to be a filter on, so if you can see shadows as well. To be honest, it's a miracle I'm doing a video, but I'm trying to explain my week, and I'm trying to get a video up. I'm trying, but it's not my priority. Nothing is my priority on this channel anymore. This channel's not a priority. I'll be real about that. I'm so ill all the time, yet I'm getting a video up every week. And I don't think people appreciate that and the enormity of it. It's a big deal because I have to sit and edit it. I have to save it. I have to upload it. I have to write the description box. I have to schedule it. I'm getting nothing else done in my life. So the fact that I'm getting these videos up, it's a big deal. So if anyone wants to moan, unsubscribe. I don't really care anymore, to be honest. There's bigger things in the world than YouTube and people following me. Yeah, I'd love to get up to 1,000 subscribers. I've put a lot of hours into this channel, and if it happens, it happens. But I can't force myself to film a week, and I know I'm filming less and less, and normally I'm filming in my car these days, and you know, but that's life. I get sick, people get sick, I'm sick, I can't help it. I can't help that I get secondary illnesses or third illnesses, like I can't help it. I'm going through a lot at the moment, and no, I'm not going to talk about it on YouTube. It's private. It's no one's business. I know the boys in blue, or the girls in blue, the categoric liars, still watch my videos. Like, you know, you really need to get a better hobby, because I think it's stalkerish now. I don't know. Hi, Paul Murphy. Paul Murphy is a liar and a bully. My hair's nice and soft. So, a little bit better Tuesday, and I thought, I really want to go out today. I had no energy to go out. I only meant to shop, and didn't mean like go out for a meal or anything. And yeah, got really upset about it, and then had a mini meltdown Tuesday night. Not about not going out. I triggered myself with something I said when I was giving people experience advice type tips about mental health, because it was Mental Health Awareness Week this week, which is a funny mouthful, and I was giving tips about certain things on day 1, and I said something without thinking, and then it was on my mind all the rest of the day, Monday, and then Tuesday it was on my mind, and then I did some more videos and talked about something else to do with mental illness. But this one thing that I said on Monday was eating away at me, and I got myself in a state and upset myself and convinced myself of things, and I just felt like I was hiding something from someone who's important to me, and I needed to tell them, but I didn't know how to tell them, and I felt like a really horrible person. It's nothing that would hurt them or affect them, it's something about me, but I'm really open and honest with this person. I was like, I just felt really bad, and I ended up speaking to someone, and they were like, well, you've not really done anything wrong, but you really should tell this person this, because it's about your health, basically. So you can put two and two together. You've not lied to them, you've not misled them, you've just not talked about this thing. And I was like, oh, I feel like I have, and blah, blah, blah. They're like, no, you should tell them you trust them, you know, trust them with this, blah, blah, blah. The blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm not saying everything about the conversation, because obviously there's lots of stuff that goes on in my life away from YouTube that it's never going to go on YouTube. I have a life away from here. I know there was a police officer once, Mark, who said that I put all my life on here. Really? No, I don't. There's a lot of stuff in my life that I never ever talk about on here. You'd be very surprised about a lot of it. Yeah, I don't do a massive more than what I say. Like, I don't go a massive amount of places, but there's stuff going on within my life, within my health, within my personal life, that will never go on here. No, I don't put my whole life on here, and I never have done. Maybe they were worried about how I'd feel about what Melissa Chadwick did to me, but no, I don't. So, you know, she was like, you've not really done anything. But I'd convinced myself, you know, when you convince yourself of something, I mean, if you've got anxiety, you'll know you just drive yourself crazy. So I was like, so yeah, basically that was that. And then Wednesday I was like, I'm definitely gonna go out today. I was still really exhausted. I was probably only about 15% better. It took me hours and hours to get ready. I did have a bath and everything, but it just took me hours to dry my hair and get ready and put makeup on and leave the house. Like, it was after 6 when I left. Ridiculous. Or going up for 6, it was ridiculous. But I left, and then I regretted it. I was so ill and tired all Wednesday night, and I was like, you idiot. You absolute idiot. So yeah, suffered Thursday. Then I sat in the sun for half an hour outside. I got sunstroke, and I started to feel ill. I started to feel very tired on Thursday, but it didn't click. It didn't, two and two together didn't click. Because normally I can have half an hour in the sun before I start getting ill. Because I do get ill if I have more than half an hour, but I thought I'd not had half an hour, so I shouldn't be getting sick. Didn't think about it till about 3 hours later, when I was really tired and I was red hot, and it weren't a temperature red hot, it was just red hot burning. And then I just felt dehydrated, and I was like, oh God, it's the sun. And I realised, and instead of being sensible, having a large drink of water, painkillers and going to sleep, I forced myself to stay awake, so I got more and more unwell. And if you've ever had sunstroke, mild sunstroke or mild to moderate sunstroke, you'll know what it feels like. And my symptoms were worsening, and I was awake till 1:30 in the morning. And then I woke up about 7 in the morning, 6:30, 7, and that was it. I was up for the day. I was really ill. This is Friday, by the way. Really ill. Felt like crap. Took me hours to get out of bed. Eventually got in the bath. I had a hot bath because I thought, I'm burning up. Sometimes the best thing you can do is give your body the same temperature. buy something and then use it and wish you'd bought 20 of it because it's limited edition and it's sold out? Look at the most beautiful blue water that I have ever seen in a bath. And if you know me, I love blue bath water. So I was in my element when this one got released. And it is the most stunning blue. Now I'm wishing I'd bought more than 2 because it is absolutely gorgeous. And I've got my fluffy white bubbles and it smells absolutely beautiful. Lucky enough to get one of them. Wait till you use it because I'm blown away. Yet again, I'm blown away. So I just wish I'd bought 20 of them because this blue water is beautiful. It just relaxed me. It didn't make me feel much better. I was very, very sick yesterday. I was like, it worked good. And it got to 3 o'clock and I'm like, I've got to leave the house in an hour. I've not had my lunch. Got wet hair. Not dressed. Not got any makeup on. Panic. So, yeah, mad panic, rushing around. Managed to have something to eat and everything. And some kind of miracle, I don't know how, I got to where I was going just on time. Don't know how. I went to the doctor's, by the way. I'd had that appointment booked since when I saw my doctor last, which was actually last week. Because she's off next week, I think. Because I was like, because after I saw her last, she's like, go and book the appointment for next time, which is typically every 2 weeks. Sometimes I see her weekly, sometimes it might get to 2.5, 3 weeks, depending on her availability, if she's on holiday, when she comes back, that sort of thing. So typically if she's going on holiday and she wants to see me the week she's back, she will book it herself. But it's the week after she's back. Because if it's the week after she's back or the week she's back, yeah, it's the week she's back, there's never any appointments. So because she has the power to give me appointments when she's got breaks booked in and stuff, that's what she typically will do. So I was like, oh, I need it for 2 weeks time. Oh, she's off. I'm like, what about the Friday before? Is she in? Which would have meant it was like just over a week and a half between appointments, which was fine because it was nearly 2 weeks, because I would have had it on the Monday instead of the Friday, so it was not a big difference. So there was a Friday one, which was yesterday. So I'm pretty sure she is off next week. Yeah, saw her, and then yeah, there's just stuff going on with my health and other things, and she's like, alright, I want to see you at such and such a day. So she looked, she's like, oh, there's nothing that day, and booked me in the next day. So that means I'm going to have to try and get a repeat prescription because my medication is due on the day that she was meant to see me, and now she's not seeing me because there was nothing available, which is a little bit of a nightmare. Because she was like, oh yeah, try and book it for that day, and then she said, actually, I'll look while you're here. Because she can move she can't move the appointments around because that would be for the patient. But she can, if she's got a break and there's an appointment before the break or after the break, or even if there's no appointment, she will give up a break. So, yeah, that's it really. I'm feeling a little bit better today. I still feel a bit like the symptoms you get with sunstroke, but, you know, I'm probably 70% better. Very tired, woke up at 5, I was awake till 20 to 8, and I'd set my alarm for 9:10 because House of Ashes did a restock today of pretty pink things, and I got one of each. I spent £20 and 5p including postage, and I do have a discount code because apparently I don't know if I said, but they gave me a 15% discount code 2 weeks ago because apparently I'm their biggest customer or their best customer. I'm a massive House of Ashes fan. I used 8 of their products yesterday. On a typical day I use 3. I've used 3 today. I've used the serum, the shower whip, which they've brought out a new version which I bought today, so I can finally finish mine up. There's not too much left anyway. And I used the massage bar. But yesterday, yeah, I did use a lot more. I had oh yeah, I had a blue bath yesterday. That bath, well, it's called a bubble crumpet. That was called Vega or Vega, which is the biggest star in the sky apparently. I learned something new, and it was baby powder scented. It has stained my bath, not gonna lie. The new one that's released yesterday was a pink one. They told me on Monday the scent and everything. They told me a few of the secrets about what was coming up this week. Obviously they trust me. I speak to them about all the products. I'm constantly posting about their products. I love the products. The serum is fantastic. Makeup looks fantastic with it, I'll be honest. I did a review on my Instagram yesterday about it. So if I'm ever quiet or I'm not posting much, I'm usually posting most days. I mean, I've hardly posted much this month on there because I've been so sick. I probably posted 7. And what is it, like the 17th, 18th of May? I nearly said January. I kept thinking January, and I'm like, no. I wish it was January because I don't have anything to show for the last couple of months, 5 months. Because it'll be June soon, and what have I done? Bugger all. Yeah, so I'm just ill all the time, not in a happy place, very down, just feeling a bit, do you know what I mean? You might not, but always check my Instagram, check my Insta stories. I do try and put something up every day on my grid if I can. It's normally me talking about a product or something I'm enjoying, because I'm not out and about. There's no out and about pictures. If you do see some pictures, some of them are stock pictures that I took last year or year before or a couple of months ago or a couple of weeks ago. So there might be some you're like, oh, she's out and about. I'm not necessarily out and about. I did take a few pictures, but I didn't take as many as I wanted, so I do need to, if there's a day where I don't feel too ill, just get out and take a couple of pictures in different places, just so I've got some content that isn't just products, because I did want to expand my Instagram, not just of what I've been buying. I generally don't put things that anyone can buy from any shop up anymore. Oh, I did give the dog a BATH. I don't want to scare her because she's there and she hates that word. It was a nightmare. She was a nightmare. She knows I'm talking about her because her ears are like, she's wet. She's cleaner. She was absolutely filthy. I still, you know, she's probably 80% cleaner because she was being a nightmare. She's not had a BATH for a long time, but it's done and she's cleaner. So normally when my dad does it, which he hasn't done since last year, it takes him less time to wash her fully than it does me to get her wet. So that just goes to show he's getting her a bit damp, putting a bit of shampoo on and kicking her out the bathroom basically. Because he'll wash her and I'm like, oh, she's still got yellow patches all over her. But this time she hadn't just gone yellow, because white dogs do go yellow. She was filthy, she was stinking, and she was greasy. And she hated me. She didn't want to get in. She put up a fight. Not like I was dragging her. I mean, she wouldn't come up the stairs. Then she sat on the stairs. Then she went in my dad's living room and refused to come out. Then she tried to go up my stairs. And then she gave me attitude. And then she got in the bath. Then she's very difficult. She won't come to you. She keeps moving out the way. She stands in an awkward position so you can't get her wet. It takes a good 10 minutes to get her wet. So the fact that my dad's bathing her in 3 minutes, yeah. Just like, you're not doing that again because I stupidly said the word. And now she's waiting for him to come home drunk, and I'm not. Don't want him to come home. Yeah, so I've not really done anything today. Put some washing in the washer, not put it on because it's not full enough. I don't see much more going in it, but I smell a dog shampoo, so maybe my top will go in it and I'll put it on tomorrow. Then I want to wash my sheet and a couple of towels. I didn't have the cover on, as you can see. It will be going on. Hopefully I'll feel a little bit better. I have a few things to do. I want to vac the house. I want to tidy this room up because there's bottles in here and rubbish piling up, and there's a few things that need putting away, and I could do with doing some ironing and get that put away. I'm not going to push myself. I keep trying to push myself, and then I either get a lot done and then I'm really ill for days afterwards, and I'm not necessarily saying pushing myself is making me ill, but it's probably not helping. But I need to just do a bit here and there when I can, because I've been down a lot lately. I don't want to do anything. So everything's suffering, I'm suffering, life's suffering. Life's shit. Life's rubbish at the moment. I'm just not in a happy place. I will try and film, and I know I come on here and I'll talk and I'll be like, oh, blah, 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 I'm doing this and this. And I'll sound happy, but the reality is I'm not happy. I'm really down, I'm really struggling. Life is not fun. Life is really, really hard. I'm not in a good place. I've got my doctor, but she sometimes confuses the situation. I trust her more than anything, but sometimes it's just, everything's a little bit too much for me anyway. But thank you for watching. If you don't want me to be ill or watch these vlogs about me being ill, if you've got a problem with it, if you've got a problem with me and the lack of uploads, then I'm sorry. Unsubscribe, please feel free. If you want to join me on this journey where it's unpredictable, I'm going to try and get weekly vlogs up as much as I can, then, you know, subscribe, stay subscribed. Show me some support. Check out my Instagram. Please leave me comments on here. I'll try to reply. Please follow me on Instagram. Whatever you want to do, please feel free to do so. You know, I would love to get to 1,000 subscribers or 10,000. I don't want any more than that. 1,000 would make my life, like, happy. Well, it wouldn't make it happy, but it'd be nice. But yeah, I've bought some things recently. I'm not going to show them because I want to end the video. See you next week, hopefully.